after we've done our little exercises, we should be able to run a lot more cattle efficiently on the place. Wet season spelling is going to be a focus on our management practices here. Definitely will be to just give that bit of country alternately a bit of a spell. Just trying to re-establish that Mitchell grass. It's probably had a bit of a hard run, but definitely wet season spelling will be part of our program.
John and Janine Waring own and manage a 3-property aggregation on the Downs country south of Hughenden. The West Eversleigh section consists of 21,000 acres of downs and flood-out country on Landsborough and Horse Creeks.
Proper fenced off, we can control it a whole lot better, and hence the interest from Desert Channels interested in starting on wet season spelling and rotations where we can actually control the country. So we've actually started putting up a predator fence around Eversleigh, with DCQ as an interested party in monitoring the grass growth, and we record and report to them stock movements in and out of that particular country they're looking at. What we've been doing is picking the country type, so the channel country that gets a bit of a run, a bit of a flood, and grows a lot of different species of weed and herbage and stuff early in the piece. Try and run the cattle down there, concentrate them a little bit down there, because that particular fodder disappears very rapidly, letting the opener downs country and the alluvial downs like rejuvenate Mitchell grass.
The Warings run quality Droughtmaster breeders on Eversleigh.
With the cattle, we started out with some Droughtmaster Brahman cross breeders, and then we've tended into, when we bought Eversleigh, we bought 140 stud cows, Eversleigh and Wallisvale. They were honey Droughtmasters, the Wallisvales to the red Droughties and the Eversleigh ones. I decided that we liked that particular breed or that type of cattle, so we bought in some more females and crossed over the Wallisvale bulls just to get an article, and then we've been culling backwards from there.
With significant support from Desert Channels Queensland, channels on Landsborough and Horse Creeks and associated Downs country are being fenced off.
We're going to do the boundary, leaving the Landsborough channels out of it, only because it's a bit hard to maintain that in those channels. But it's a predator fence. It's a 13 line wire with a footer, 300 footer at the bottom. We've got one barb at the top. We've used drill rod every 45 metres, and in between that is 3 posts, 3 iron standards, 2 tall pickets and 3 short black 6-footers.
In partnership with Desert Channels, John and Janine Waring are setting up a copybook, by the book, wet season spelling regime, and are confident that, over time, the program will improve productivity and their bottom line.
Straight after that first bit of wet season, the particular paddocks that have got that Mitchell grass, they're emptied straight away. Reason being is you've got a bit of herbage on the ground. It has rained, so there is herbage in the creek areas. So your little heifers, you've got them that far, get them out into the main herd and look after those couple of small cut-up sections to just get that grass growing and get some body into it.
Industry, government and Desert Channels Queensland support the grazing industry in managing for change and a sustainable future on the rangelands.